What's up everybody, Blood Wolf here. Kinda got tired of, Rayloff saying that axe isn't going to start itself. Now, real quick, I noticed there's a 7-minute thing, but, and that's why I cut my video short, is because I only have like a couple of minutes left. So anyway, we're gonna go over, our perks and our skills. One-handed, and restoration are going to be our primary skills. First ones we're going to go to is one-handed. Grab all 5 of Armsman, 5 out of 5, Fighting Stance, Savage Strike, Critical Charge, and Paralyzing Strike if you like to use back attacks. I use back attacks often just as a pulling thing. And then that's pretty much it. But if you want to put like perks of the extra stuff, you can either put them into Bonebreaker or Hack and Slash. Now, one of these two I recommend, because with Bonebreaker, you'll with ignoring the dragon skills, since dragon skills are armor, ignoring 75% on it at the end is very good. Meaning you'll be able to just bypass their defenses and just hack it. Especially good for maces, for like people who just want to get through fights like the bandit chiefs that are really hard. Or you can do hack and slash, which allows axes to possibly do even more damage than maces. So that's something. Those are perks to keep in mind. But we're gonna move over to the restoration tree, and we're gonna go up and we're gonna grab at least Adept Restoration. Now, what happens when you go up into Expert and Master Restoration is you start getting into like the Bane of the Undead, which burns and makes undead flee. Or what happens is you use the Guardian Circles, which makes undead flee and heal you. But we're just gonna grab Adept Restoration at least. We can grab Avoid Death, especially good for a Cleric when you're about to die. Recovery, 2 out of 2, that's always a welcome bonus, especially if you're going to take the Atronac. Respite, very important, especially for any battle mage. If you want, you can take Ward Absorb, but I don't exactly recommend that because wards take a lot of magic anyway, so it'd be a waste of a perk. Regeneration, if you go to Sailor's Repost and get, the Frostflow Lighthouse and complete the quest, you get a perk called Sailor's Repost. That makes it to where you're tiered 10% more with healing spells. Stack this with Regeneration, you'll be tiered 60% more. That means healing spell, the continuous healing spell, will give you 16 health, so on, so forth, and then if you take I don't know which shrine it is, but it allows you to heal 10% more. That's a 70% healing rate, which is absolutely ridiculous, and I don't know if this is true for everyone, but there's a bug on my game to where it's permanent. And then we're going to take Necromage, especially useful for vampires if you are going to be one, which would be an ironic twist of fate. I don't know. But that basically sums up the restoration tree and what you're going to get. Now we're going to go into our secondary skills, which are going to be alteration, and both our secondary and crafting skill, alchemy. We're going to go over alchemy first. We're going to take 5 out of 5 alchemists, obviously. We're going to take physician and benefactor. Now, benefactor and physician, I think they stack, so you're going to have 150% better health, stamina, and magic potions, which are really going to be good. We're not going to use poison too much, but it's going to be worth taking it and going up to green thumb, which makes 2 ingredients gathered from plants, which is really great because if you go into Blackreach and do the Crimson Urn Root quest, I've only found like 15, so that would give me the 30 I need. So that would be really good. And if you found all 39, well, you've got an additional 49 you can use with like the Urn Root to make like really valuable potions, I think. And then we're going to go into alteration. Grab novice, apprentice, adept, and expert. Now the reason we're going to take adept anyway because there is a spell called transmute. You can get the spell at Halted Stream Camp. Basically, that makes it to where you can transform gold, iron into silver, and silver into gold, making it one of the most profitable spells. And then we're going to take expert alteration for ebony flesh, and we're going to take Atronac. Now, if you take the Atronac stone along with this, you'll have the magicka regeneration rate slower, but it'll stack to where you absorb up to 80% of the magicka of any spells that hit you. That means you'll be constantly getting magicka after magicka, and if you get damaged, well, it was an unlucky hit. Stability is really great for alteration spells. You'll need that. Now, at Apprentice, we would take Mage Armor if we weren't using Light Armor. Instead, we're going to take Magic Resistance, all 3 perks, so we can get the 30% Magical Resistance, which will stack with the Bren's Magical Resistance to make 55. And our final skill should be Light Armor. Now, Light Armor, we're just going to take 5 out of 5. That way we'll have extra room for our for other perks. Like if you want to make your character be a master of the trade or a dungeon explorer, you can take those perks in lockpicking and speech, or if you want to make it a little more hostile, put it into destruction. And if you want to make a cleric that one-hits everybody, you can take smithing and enchanting to complement alchemy. Now, a couple of final words as I close this video out. If you notice, all of your stats, sorry about that, magicka, health, stamina will all start out at 100. Basically, you're going to start out evenly, and then you'll have to divide the points up. Now, it's better knowing that it's probably stupid to put that one extra attribute increase in stamina, even though it increases your carry weight. The only ones I can recommend are magicka, which you can use for spells, and health, which will make you last longer against those god-awful giants. So, this is Bloodwolf closing out. Again, comments, give me tips, tricks of the trade, whatever you can give me. Bloodwolf signing out.